Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in Hearts of Iron 4. In the first episode of the new series Millenium Dawn Poland, you could decide on which path we should go as Poland, and let's check the results. Well, the people have decided. And just 62 people voted, but I got the poll up quite light, so I'm sorry about that. But still, an overwhelming majority voted for restoring the Polish monarchy, 62% or 39 votes. So I shall go and I shall restore the Polish monarchy. Also, well, I will have the choice of choosing between the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth or of getting the Polish Empire. And I think the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth will win with, okay, without me it's 10, with me it's 11 people for it. So let's go ahead and restore the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, let's say, as Poland. So the people decided, you decided, and I hope that we're gonna have a good time right now as to restore the Polish Empire. I mean the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. So let's get into Hearts of Iron 4, and then let's first finish I'll wait our focus tree to finish, and after that let's go ahead and get the proper path. Well, we did expand quite a bit, to say the least, in the first episode. The borders of Poland look really ugly, but well, we are in the NATO, so we don't have to fear anything. Even if Russia declares war on us, we should be safe. So we can do whatever we want. Yeah, whatever we want. That's how it is. The Japanese-American alliance is irreplaceable. The Japanese Prime Minister says, well, alright, let's load the game. Poland series. We are just in 2001, and yep, clearly the Poland, well, expanded quite a bit. So just look to these new Polish possessions here. It's quite amazing, isn't it? Quite. So saying that, the NATO got also by strengthened like quite a bit. The NATO, yeah, does just as Switzerland at 1 point, but well, they can stay independent for now. We don't care about them. Alright, so the good thing is I don't have to fight the CSGO because they are communist and they won't accept like the Ukrainians or Belarusians into their faction. That's a good thing, unless they turn communist, but that should not happen. So we are fine. Right now, let's finish the military build-up too, and let's get 6 more military factories in Kielce and Krakow. And after that, I propose let's Poland could also get some oil, but that's not much. I like some synthetic refineries, so that would be nice. I'll consider that. But for now, I'll go ahead and after that go for the government reform, and then I'll establish the monarchy. So that will take some time to abolish the parliament and establish the Polish monarchy. Probably we will leave the European Union. Oh, we aren't a part of it anyways, so yeah, that's fine. Let's see, who can we attack? No one here. We could attack Moldavia. Moldavia is conservative, so let's go ahead and let's get rid of the Moldavians. Perhaps at one point I'll attack Transnistria as well and add them both to Poland. Let's get our nice army here of 22 divisions against the Moldavians. So we'll, yeah, reunify, well, Greater Romania, but just Moldavia and Romania will be one province within Poland. That's really the only difference. Well, we have 76 civilian factories, so we can see that's quite a bit. I'd say, should I go up to 100? No, let's go and let's start getting military factories, like in the Polish proper provinces. Let's say in these 2 provinces for now. Also in Gdansk. Alright. And then military build-up 2 complete. That is nice. Now we'll go for the government reform. Just 35 days. And let's see, I have 2 free factories. What do we need? We are missing artillery anti-tank. Let's get artillery and anti-tank then. Okay, let's get that down. We clearly... Oh, Russia goes to war against Chechnya. Well, that should be easy for them. We need 10 steel, so let's get these 10 steel from the... From whom? Let's get it from Ukraine. 2 oil I'll get from Saudi. Let's get it from Iraq, or Iraq, okay. Iraq. Rubber I'll get from Thailand. And aluminum I'll get from the Norwegians. Alright. Let's research this better artillery, and also, well, that's out of time. Let's go and get night vision. I'm gonna use that. Well, we are in partial mobilization, so that's fine. I would say let's decision. No, not join the EU. Here, monarchist. Do you have someone monarchist-like? Monarchist. Yeah, royal aristocrats. Yeah, drift towards monarchism. So we become monarchists faster. Let's see, where is it? We're probably... We have so many different ideas. Here. Polski Ruch monarchistyczni. I hope I said it correct. Now establish the monarchy. Poland was monarchy until the last partition. After World War I, we have been released as a republic. It's time to restore the old government. Time for that. I could get Tau. Let's get Tau Rogue Artillery. That's perhaps nice. Nice choice there. Well, I lack the army experience, but I think it's time to maybe deploy some more Polish troops. Piechota I was going to deploy mainly, as they are just cheap and not that bad to produce. So let's get, like, alright, 16 Polish Piechotas there. They'll require sport equipment. Also get some light tanks. Let's get tanks, motorized 5 each. Light tanks, well, it can stay like that. I guess shouldn't be a problem. Chromium I'll get from Turkey. It's fine. Alright, now let's justify against Moldova, justify war girl, conquer. Well, what is that? Okay, let's go for that one. I don't know why we have 2 choices there. But let's go for the choice which is cheaper. Sure, why not? So we'll meet 1 division. That's not that much. Yeah, to meet 1 division. That's fine. The game isn't running really smooth. That's... Well, it's lagging already that early. I just get 18 FPS with my GTX 1070 Ti, so I don't know what the problem really is with House of Iron 4. I'll probably never know. It's really bad optimized. It's just horribly bad optimized for such a good PC. Just crappy optimized. That's how the game is. Well, I guess we can't change it. Let's declare war, call allies, although they won't join anyways. Oh, what? Moldova joined the Levantine Alliance? Oh, what? We are fighting the Levantine Alliance right now, so we are fighting Syria and Israel. Well, that is quite interesting. Let's... Can we actually, like, invite Turkey to call out to arms? No, they won't join. Because they are still on early mobilization. That's quite sad, so... Yes, well, I mean, we apparently, some countries are, well, joining some factions. Yeah, we are fighting now Israel and Syria, and yeah, as Poland, on our own. That's quite interesting, so I'll just actively occupy Moldova. I'm gonna get as much as a harsh occupation policy of the Moldovians to get the majority of these 5 factories. In the meanwhile, I can also attack, I think, Transnistria. Just look to that tiny strip there. You know what, let's just go ahead, all on 1 province. Let's, like, split our army into 2. We can just attack them from 1 province anyway, so that should be fine. That's completely overwhelming them. Justify a war girl, conquer Transnistria. Let's see, well, we have air supremacy. That's, of course, we should have air supremacy, shouldn't we? That tiny region. Well, if Turkey changes their policy to, if they get rid of the early mobilization, let's check. If they are on partial, yeah, they will most likely join it, but they need to gather more power, I think. Oh, the Transnistrian Republic joined the alliance as well. Well, they are on the resource focus. I think it's time to declare war on them, shall we? Yeah, declare war on them. Let's see, declare war. So now an alliance is forming against the Polish, and we captured Raspal, the Lithuanian march on the strip, and the Transnistrian Republic has capitulated. Our army will formally occupy them. And I will go ahead, and the music is just, and abolish the parliament, and let's get rid of the bloody music. That's just bloody annoying if you ask me. That's better that way. It's same all the time. We'll also enact a harsh focus on Transnistrians. There we go. Technology-wise, can I get the industry going? Not yet, that's sadly out of time. Quite a bit actually out of time. Let's just go ahead and land block 3 and get the prepared defense, I guess. Yeah, we won't really come that long into the game. It's just lagging too much in order for it to be played without any lag, so that's quite sad, but okay. The Levantine Alliance. Now what I can just do is just lean back and wait for Turkey to get rid of. Maybe if I improve my relations with Turkey, that may help. Currently, the difference of -15. So if they either improve their stability, get away of the expert focus, or get away of early mobilization, then that should be fine, I think. But the question here is if. Oh, the September 11th attack. Well, condemn the attacks, but American National Prayer Service, murder of Balbir Sint Sogdi. Alright, poor guy. I'll throw my new events. The Anthrax attacks. Alright, the War on Terror. El Gore held the War on Terror and the ruling party won. There's a war coming, and murder of Balbir Sint Sogdi. Let's condemn the attacks, but don't make promises. In these times we stay together. Well, I'm excited to see which path the United States is going to take. We shall see, we shall see. Also, if any of you knows why my game is lagging that badly with an Intel i7 3770K and an GTX 1070, please let me know. That's not really acceptable, I just get 20 FPS. I think it was that bad all the time, but yeah, clearly the graphics card, even if you play this game with a bad graphics card, it won't solve it, because it's really CPU heavy. This game doesn't really require the graphics card to be used at all nearly, so that's the big issue here. Al Gore announced, the United States goes to war that early, or they declared war on the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. Look at that, well, who would have expected that? Oh, surprise, surprise, I say. We even can't get the atomic research. Where should I go? I don't have a very in-depth choice here. I don't really want a navy. I can't go for artillery. I guess I just go for SP artillery, self-propelled artillery. And yeah, just get the improved artillery producing. I simply lack the experience. That's the main problem we meet at Poland right now. I simply lack the experience, and I need tons of steel. I can't elect the king because the focus, the support for the PRM isn't high enough. So instead, what I will do is I'll just go ahead and let's get some nice Polish oil. Yeah. Poland for sure, or well, less industrial deal, and that's even better. Yeah, let's get that. Just 35 days. That's a nice investment. Let's get improved artillery. Oh wait, let's just get rid of that. Okay. I self-propelled. That's too expensive for me, if you ask me. Night vision. Let's get improved night vision and also holographic sight, perhaps. What? Afghanistan joined the Levantine Alliance? Wow. So, alright, the Taliban, that's interesting. The Taliban and the United States are fighting together. Is the USA at war with Israel as well. Yep, the USA is fighting Israel and Taliban. Well, alright there, that is something I would never ever thought I would actually see. Well, that's quite interesting, indeed. Well, the USA is successfully invading them. I have no idea how they are actually invading them that well. That's just the Northern Alliance, so they'll most likely capitulate, but that Israel is fighting with themselves, so that's quite interesting. I'll gladly accept the aid of my allies, so thank you all for that. And after this episode, I can promise you I'm going to Google up why is my game lagging that badly. I think my recording may be the problem there. I'm gonna try to fix it. The support for the monarchists is how high? It's like at 26%, so I can actually go ahead and I can elect the king. The PRM, well, the kind of ruling party. After abolishing parliament, so we have to elect a king which will lead our country. Alright, now we are officially fighting. All of the world is fighting. Is Syria and Israel. I think let's get the highest part of it. Let's go ahead. Move all of our army to that border. Well, this game, this will turn out to be quite interesting, really. It will. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead for a gentle occupation policy, but I don't want to spare any troops there. My troops will deploy here in Macedonia, all of them, right now. Let's get our army, 16 divisions, now we have 38. A standing army of, say, 375,000 men. Well, Venezuela is already invading them. Well, the Syrian army isn't that weak, so... But the Polish army should beat them easily, if you ask me. I'll go for more civilian factories in the Polish mainland, Krakow, in Ethiopia. A coup in Ethiopia happens. Now let's just get military factories, that's what we want, military factories. Okay. All that equipment, let's... I need more steel. Oh yes, I need more steel. Steel, let's... massively help Ukraine. We're gonna invade them anyway, so why not have a strong ally? I mean, a strong country to invade would be more fun. Then attack the Syrians. Did Turkey actually join the war, or war? Oh no, Turkey didn't join the war. Why didn't you join the war, Turkey? Oh, I can't call them into war because... Oh, great. Why is every other country place fighting and Turkey is not? How should I invite them? Bloody Turkey, you're just... You can say, but just join the war, Turkey. Come on, why are you just sitting there and deciding not to join the bloody war? Yeah, okay, that's quite annoying. Maybe that's quite annoying. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. God damn it. Well, how can I invade Turkey? Let's see. Syria is... Yeah, fighting every other NATO member except for France and Turkey. Oh my god. Upon elect the king, I sadly clicked that UN away. Well, then I'm gonna get my troops away from there because that won't help. That probably won't help. Now, who could I attack possibly next? I think let's clean up the mess of these countries here. Let's go ahead and attack Georgia. Why not, after all? They can join the Levantine Alliance if they want, I don't mind. So we're gonna conquer Georgia. Guantanamo detention center. Alright. Now I can restore the Commonwealth or the Polish Empire. I think let's go ahead and restore the Commonwealth. So for years, Poland and Lithuania were connected in a personal union. After signing Treaty in Lublin, they became one country called Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Maybe it's time to restore it. What the US expels us from NATO due to our differences of ideologies. Thus, due to your unacceptable stances, ideologies, and policies, our military alliance is no more, the American ambassador shouted at Leszek Biechorski today. It seems that the United States of America is no longer interested in continuing our military partnership and alliance, and has locked our delegations out of the factions conventions. Good riddance. Oh my god, how I didn't even know that the AI is actually able to... Well, the NATO got severely weakened, that's for sure. They lost a valuable ally. They'll pay for it at one point. But for now, I'll focus on my, well, war against... Let's go ahead and, yeah, go and attack Belarus. Afghanistan has capitulated. Now the US will focus on Israel and Syria. Well, that will be quite interesting. That will be indeed. Let's go there. Okay, they can move through these countries. Restoring the Commonwealth. After that, I can warpath. I can strike Belarus. Strike the Belarus. The Polish Empire, Operation Vilnius. Restore the Commonwealth. Well, for now, I think restoring the Commonwealth should be fine. Well, we did successfully establish the Kingdom of Poland. Now what can I do? And now, well, the USA invites me. What is that? Okay. They just expelled me, and after that they invited me, and then they expel me again. Alright, that doesn't make any sense for me. Okay, Belgian, Norwegian royal wedding. Fine. Let's see, how is the war going here? Our Greece landed many troops in Syria. They captured the this base there, Platakia. Who would have expected that? The Israelis and Syrians fighting side by side against the aggressors, against the Americans. Well, that's quite interesting. That's just alright, something insanely interesting. Who would have thought that? Alright. Fine. Well. What can we do? Just to wait to restore the Polish? Well, I think I'm gonna... Well, the game is just too laggy. I'm just getting 20 FPS here right now. I'm gonna try to fix that problem, and I think this episode will be the last one. Well, let's see how far we come. I think after we restore the Commonwealth, I can prepare for war. Maybe also go for Operation Vilnius. But the question is now if Lithuania is going to accept our offer or not. Let's see Lithuania. Well, Lithuania has one division, but keep in mind that they are actually a part of NATO, so that's the biggest problem there, which I see. Look to that, Afghanistan is being fully occupied by the Americans. Interesting. And so there are many divisions fighting in Syria. Many Greece, many American divisions. Israel is still quite safe. They have 13 divisions, but yeah, the Levantine... Well, the territory... Alright, Syria has actually capitulated. Now it is just who is left. It is just Israel left. The American Afghan war. Well, probably America will try to attack through the Golan Heights into Israel proper. How we can see, Israel doesn't have any troops there. That is quite interesting. Alright, the American troops are just marching in. Okay. Actually, let's see. Oh, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. It worked. It worked. Well, Lithuania accepted it. Now we are in an alliance, in a union with Lithuania. The king is Leszek Wieruchowski. Alright. Now, Royal Army, I'm gonna prepare for war and get the warpath. Get the warpath. I could attack Ukraine right now. Let's do it on the legitimate imperial way, I'll call it. In the meanwhile, we can... Alright, America already captured most of the Israeli territories. I don't know who they are fighting there. They're fighting the Israeli army, the American, but where is the Israeli army there? I really cannot see it. But who are they fighting? That's... Oh, it's still controlled by Israel, okay. They can't see their troops. Well, we're also actually actively at war with them. Let's see if they can... Alright, the Americans captured... Did they capture one province? I just see so many divisions there. It's still controlled by Israel. I simply do not know why that territory is still under American control. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Let's see, preparing, let's just taking way too long. You know what, I'm gonna strike the But Belarusians, I'm just gonna attack Belarus. I mean, they may also join the alliance, so that's may not actually be that beneficial for us to strike them. Let's just try instead of just waiting around and doing nothing, I guess. So, alright, get there. I still have some troops exiled, I just see. It's gonna just have a war goal, conquer Belarus. Let's see if they'll join any alliance, but I don't think so. Belarus, ready up against them, get the marker drawn up. And technology wise, I'll just go ahead with, yes, I can get you 8. Just with, it's out of time. Improve the anti-tank, and then also multi-camo, and I'll just get something picked. Just pick. Let's pick that. As they joined the Levantine Alliance. Oh, actually, they called them in. Alright, let's just attack the Belarusian army by ourselves. Now, Israel and Belarus is fighting the fights. Well, America has a high war participation, so we won't be able to get that much from them, I think. Still, the Polish army is advancing into Belarus. I think the war will result in a full annexation of Belarus. Depending, if the Americans like steal the territory away from us, then well, that won't happen. Let's see how it turns out to be. I need 22 steel. I'll get steel from Ukraine. Now let's just help them. Ukraine has 20 civilian factories. Well, they have that thanks to me. They have 30 divisions there. I clearly need anti-air, anti-tank, and artillery. I have such an insanely high amount of infantry. Let's just spam this completely full with these Piacciotti, with these infantry brigades. Perhaps also get like a mix of mountaineers inside them, so we get an advantage there as well, if we fight in the mountaineer regions. Okay, after the fall of Gomel, they should surrender. The Polish army did prove to be once more victorious. Belarus has capitulated, alright, and they captured one province there. But still, the war is progressing quite slowly. We can see their plans also to invade Israel by sea. The question there is, will it actually work out? Well, we don't know, but we'll see. It'll work out. Okay, so Belarus surrendered. Let's see, whom could we attack next? Ukraine. I'm gonna do the warpath, which will take us 70 days, and these 70 days will take quite some time here. Just 60 after that, invasion of Lviv. And then I would say, yes, we did successfully establish the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Well, are they actually attacking or defending? I think they are moving into this province. Well, the Israelis, they have a nice defense ratio. It is because the whole province is just fortified. Just fortified, that is why, I think. Yeah. But they aren't really trying to attack them. Or can I see it right? Well, who knows, who knows. Alright, oh no, it's taking way too long. I'm gonna just attack the Ukrainians and after that end the episode here. Just too lucky for me, and yeah, there's nothing much we can... Not really that much we would be able to do anyways, so... Let's get the whole front line drawn up here against Ukraine. Probably Ukraine will join the Levantine Alliance as well. You can just see how easy it is. Like, this was not really hard at all. That wasn't really a challenge to restore the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. That was just insanely easy. Fortification is finished, but my army isn't ready yet. But we can tell them to execute already. I'll just declare the war after they are ready. And they are not ready right now. So the Israelis are actually attacking them. And, well, I mean, they have so many divisions there. Don't they think that attacking could be useful? No, they're just waiting there. Oh, well, you know, the Hearts of Iron 4 AI is always not really that smart. So, yeah. That is about the AI. That is about the AI. Okay, my troops are ready. Let's declare war. Call allies. Well, fuck off, no allies. Ukraine joined the Levantine alliance. Such a surprise, isn't it? Now we are fighting a country which we supplied. Well, their manpower is 412,000. I don't think so. But at least we have a formidable enemy now right here. Let's capture Kiev. Finally, some more countries joined the American-Afghan war. Maybe this is going to speed this war up. Who knows? Kiev is captured. Let's take the march to Sevastopol. Let's encircle the Ukrainian divisions here. Now you can see it's working quite nice. And they should be encircled right now. There we go. The entire army encircled here. Go to Lviv. Attack Lviv. I think this region was actually formerly a part of Poland. And now attacking... Well, I mean, these areas are mainly Russian-speaking, so in a case of war, I think these would just right away declare their independence from Ukraine, but who knows. Then attack the Sevastopol. I will just finish the warpath. I really don't know. Maybe I should have picked the 2016 start. Well, I mean, okay, we finished this month of tour series. I think there are 2 new mods which I'm going to check out. I hope they won't lack, but first let's ensure... Oh, actually, Greece captured Sevastopol. Oh, well, Spain captured that province, Mariupol. Slavia captured Donetsk. Okay, our army is advancing here as well. The Ukrainian troops are just encircled. They shouldn't have any room to breathe per se. Just look how huge we are. We are actually stronger than Russia. Yep. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth is stronger than Russia. So Russia, you have a formidable enemy on your doorstep there. And how is the war against Israel going? They didn't really make any progress. Or are they actually moving into this province? Who knows? It seems like that at least, but it doesn't seem like that they're attacking. I don't know. Probably it's just weird if you ask me. Just weird. Well, the Ukrainians, they have quite a bit of national unity. They have unity of, well, 80%, so they won't surrender that easily. They're capturing Kharkov, Luhansk, and Mariupol, they should surrender. Yes, Ukraine has capitulated. Greece controls Crimea. That's interesting. Well, I could actually help them. Well, wait, let's see who is fighting Israel. I think all of these countries, except Turkey, like I don't know, but Turkey doesn't seem... Look, I joined the NATO. Now can I send my troops just to win this war? Probably I can. Like, they keep inviting me, then they keep kicking me out, then they keep inviting me again to the war. I don't think you should be able to remove a partner if you're at war. That's fine. Let's see. Israel has 213,000, man. Let's finish this war here, and then also let's call this episode finished. Well, the defense ratio is really strong. That is why it's that problematic. We have at least complete air supremacy there. That explains why they struggled that much. Yes, we captured Tel Aviv. Now it's just Jerusalem, and Israel has capitulated. Now we have a nice peace treaty. Well, let's say at first I want to get these territories here. They were formerly Polish, so they shall be Polish once more. Let's just get Moldova, Kosov Moldova, and then let's just continue like that. Alright, Odessa, Kiev, Baryshov, Moshyr, all of Belarus, Crimea, Kherson, Chernihiv, Sumy, Poltava. Alright, there we go. And then get some more provinces. I just get as much as I can. Right. Right. But this one province independent. Also get that province, and okay, I can't get these. Get Israel. Alright, I'll get Aleppo. I'll get this Assur. And I'll take Golden Heights. Alright, why not? So just that's how the world looks like right now. The Treaty of Jerusalem. So that is the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth right now, right here. We control nearly all of Ukraine except this one province there, because for whatever reason. We control all of Belarus, we control Lithuania, we control the province of Israel, we control the Golan Heights, we control Aleppo, and we control Deis Sur. Well, that was quite interesting. Thank you for watching me, and stay tuned for another new series, hopefully after this lag is fixed. And thank you all for watching me, goodbye and have a nice day. Be sure to check out my other content on as well, and see you next time.